Hey everyone, welcome to the Bronx Builder Plays channel. I am the Bronx Builder, and well, here we go. We're doing it. Civ 7 is 8-ish days away from the posting of this video, and as a brand new YouTuber, I decided to put together my top reasons for being so hyped about the newest installment to my favorite franchise. First, I've been a fan of the game since Civ 3, and I've always been a history nerd. I also have a strong affinity for storytelling, as I'm sure many of us do too. I am so grateful to my pops for having gifted me this game all those years ago, and he continued to do so for the next two installments, expansions and all. I fell in love with the game, as I am sure many of you have as well, and I want to thank you for watching this video, for supporting a brand new YouTuber in this extremely new and uncomfortable space for me. I'm so excited for Civ 7 that I actually want to do the same for someone else. I want to gift the game for someone else. So yep, I, Bronx Builder, am going to gift some lucky subscriber a copy of Sid Meier's Civilization 7 Founders Edition. It's already in my cart, waiting to go. This isn't a sponsored video. This is just me being so hyped for the game that I want to share it with you. I haven't even played the game. I do not have access to the preview build, but I am so confident it's going to deliver countless hours of joy that I'm willing to get you the game completely on me. I'm just a fan looking to give the game to another fan, or hopefully even make a new fan. I'll let you know the rules to this giveaway towards the end of this video, but first, here are my top 3 reasons for being pumped for Civilization 7. Ages. Probably the most controversial change in the game. Now, change comes with some controversy, sure, but I am so excited about this for a few reasons. The Ages system feels like it will allow my multiplayer group to actually finish campaigns on a more regular basis. In previous games of Civ and even Humankind, my group would sit and crush turns for 8, 10, 12 hours some nights. Epic times. But we would rarely see a game through to the end. Now, with the Ages, there are natural endpoints where we can say, alright, we did it. Let me go kiss the wife, burp the kid, walk the dog, and we could come back tomorrow. The ebbs and flows of nation building are made more apparent with the Aegis system as well through this crisis mechanic. It feels like a cool narrative way to prevent me from snowballing out of control. If you see my first video, you know I don't like to play these games for optimization. I more so enjoy the experience and the story. So, in many of my playthrough through many of these types of games, I've had to handcuff my gameplay at times artificially for the sake of the overall experience. Which is fine, I don't mind doing that, but now I think this system will provide those handcuffs in a more narrative way. And that leads me to number 2, narrative events. Pretty self-explanatory here. I love stories and the randomness that comes with it. So these random events happening based on the choices you make or don't is very, very, very appealing to me and hype generating. There's a line in the dev diary that mentions telling a narrative about a nation that may have been a warmonger in the early ages and has since refrained from that conflict. This is such a cool narrative aspect because it appeals to how I play. In the early ages of the games where I play, I believe the world powers would be more willing to engage in combat as opposed to diplomacy. But as civilizations grow more sophisticated, cultures and customs becoming more established, I feel like the conquering and flipping of cities or even entire regions becomes less and less likely, or at least less and less realistic in the sense of the game. So wars, while more devastating in future ages, of course, they don't come with the territory flipping that the earlier ages had. That's just me, that's how I play, but I'm excited to see how this narrative event comes to fruition in Civ 7. And number 3, diplomacy and trade. So I was an economics major, and I'm absolutely fascinated by supply, demand, goods and services, and the logistics of goods. So I may be bundling a few things here, but the resource mechanic of the economic victories and the economic legacy paths in the 3 different ages is really exciting for me. In antiquity, you're assigning resources to your settlements, which means you have to go find them either by settling lands or trading. Trading now works a little differently than previous iterations, where you send a merchant to a nation. You have to have trade relations with them. You have to find a settlement that has resources, and bam, you create that trade network, and your nation now receives those resources in that settlement. I love it. In the exploration age, you're seeking those treasure resources and bringing them back to the homeland while ensuring safe travel across the treacherous oceans. Yes, love this aspect as well. And finally, in the modern age, you are improving raw goods in factories and connecting your settlements via rail to get these resource bonuses up and out into your nation. Who doesn't love trains? With trade, naturally comes diplomacy. And in this new iteration, it seems the trade and diplomacy mechanics are drastically overhauled to what I predict will feel fresh and exciting. Diplomacy's main resource is influence, and it seems we can influence independent cities to engage in combat with rival nations in a sort of proxy war mechanic. We can even annex them into our own nation. Influence is used between rivals to grow both nations with endeavors or even hinder a rival nation with sanctions. Yes, yes, and yes, this stuff sounds freaking cool. I'm going to sneak in a 4th reason why I'm excited: the future. Civ has shown us with every DLC expansion they've brought in with previous games that they elevate the experience of the first iteration of the game, the vanilla version. With all the new stuff they've packed into this game, into Civ VII, I can't wait to see what's in store for the future. I mean, we can already speculate the addition of an extra age after the modern, perhaps an atomic or information age or something like that. And that's just an age. There are so many leaders, civs, buildings, narrative events, and all that stuff that will be coming. I am so hyped for all things known and unknown. But this giveaway, huh? Alright, so first things first, I am gifting a PC version of the game, so you're going to need a Steam account. I am also going to do this pretty exclusively on Reddit, at least the communication for the winner. So you're going to need a Reddit account because that's where I am going to message the winner or potential winner to get their information so that I could gift them the Steam code. So, what do you need to do? Well, first, you need to comment on this video below, and here's the things that I need in that comment. First, Reddit username is going to be followed by where in the world you're viewing from. Please don't give me your address. Just a country's going to do. What number game Civ will this be for you? Is this your first? Is this your 9th? And finally, let me know what you're most excited for in Civ 7. I'm going to pick the winner on February 3rd. Since I'm a brand new channel, I'd like to give people a chance to watch this video. They're probably not going to see it on their home screen, on their dashboard, so let's give them an opportunity. I would also like to give myself the opportunity to reach out to the winner on Reddit. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment below for your chance to get Civilization 7 on me, Bronx Builder. I am so excited for Civ 7 to launch. I cannot wait to explore the game with all of you. Thanks so much. Have a great one.